Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games. Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2. And he still gets a base hit out of it. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
First offering on its way. Brandon Phillips stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. Liner toward right center. And Phillips has himself a base hit. Inciarte is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A runner in scoring position with none out. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Bruce has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Kemp comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a full count now, 3-2. Towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that's a nice RBI hit right there, and it gives them a 2-0 lead early. When you get good pitchers, man, you got to take it to them and take them out of the game early before they settle in.
Adonis Garcia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Now batting, Nick Markakis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Bartolo Colon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
In now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Batting second.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Inciarte is right there. And that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kurt Suzuki.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40, Bartolo Colon.
In now, Bartolo Colon, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Center fielder
digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
The second baseman, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Phillips. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Walker ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch on the. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's coming off a 3-home run game last night. So we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
David Wright is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
Batting 9. Catcher.
Digging in now, Steven Matz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. First delivery to him on the way.
First baseman, number 5.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Pitch swung on and missed. Tags right there, and Kemp is gone trying to steal second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 13.
So with one gone, a reminder that New York Mets baseball continues all season long here on MLB The Show, as you take a look there at where the 3 of us will be in the week ahead. Digging in, the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Line, but speared on a hop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will. This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Pitch is popped up. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 3-2. Striding in once again in the 4th inning with nobody out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
To 2-2 now. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
The next 3-2. inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at bat, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, catcher.
From the stretch.
Suzuki.
Snap throw from the catcher.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number 40.
First
Bartolo
pitch on his
Colon.
way. Bartolo Colon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves strength. In is Curtis Granderson. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, 4 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down.
First baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again. David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's Ender Inciarte. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. An impressive 4 for 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you. Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often. Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
So he sets him down swinging. Freddie Freeman becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. Freeman is right there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next for the Mets, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher.
Striding in once again, Steven Matz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is Garcia. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. On the ground to third. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. A 3 for 12 line. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Ready for another chance. Jose Reyes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jose Reyes.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Pitch on the way. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, 1 hit in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right here. This pitch is on the outer half, and he just goes with it, and he has enough to bounce it over the wall and cruise into second with a ground rule double.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little roller toward the hole. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Tyler Flowers is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one.
Tyler Flowers.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Walker. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Baseman number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little bouncer. Ready with the 0-2. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive out to deep left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman number 5.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Braves on top, 4-3. Sam Freeman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sam Freeman.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 5, David Wright.
Digging in to try it again, David Wright. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
There to play it is Phillips. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Chopped weakly to the left. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-2 delivery pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Cespedes. 1 down. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 4-3 game. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Ian Kroll comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Ian Kroll.
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Wilmer Flores.
This is foul right side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Stepping into the box, Jose Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Mets go down quickly. They still trail it here 4-3. Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Your attention, please. Now
So a save situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson, 1 for 5. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Center fielder, number 3. That is Granderson.
Mets down to their final out now. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Markakis. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Here's Jay Bruce now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Here's Ender Inciarte, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Emilio Bonifacio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Matt Kemp is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Lifetime against Familia. 2 for 3. Goodness. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Adonis Garcia digs in now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson going back on it. At the track. In to score the runner from second. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
What a great feeling. Extra inning games to drive in 2 runs, and now let's see if they can close it out with the pitching.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter,
digging in, Dansby Swanson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Cespedes is going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Braves lead this one 9-4. Ranier Mustelier is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 73, Ranier
So
Mustelier.
striding in, David Wright. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Leading up
once.
for the Mets, first baseman, David
First
Wright.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Pops this one up. Mustelier is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson, and he's a perfect 3 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes, 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. One and one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Jim Johnson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB
The
The
final
Show.
line score for our ball game tonight: